if you are doing your own nails or the nail technicians and starting offering your Builder Gel, Velvetty gels, or gel extension and want to accept the rebalance or refills for the next appointments, for the next services, it's going to be a perfect video for you. And I get so many requests that want to see me doing your nails, my nails, and also the rebalance as well. So this is great for anyone who is doing your nails, doing your clients' nails, and it's gonna be the same concept. It's different that if you're doing for yourself or for others. So let's get started. And hello everyone, this is Nancy. Welcome back to Glitz Live Videos. And in this videos, I am so excited. I got my nails done, and then in the meantime, instead of doing my nails behind the scenes, and I rather to share it with you so then you can start seeing it from start to finish. And also I have so many video that I'm also doing in my nails as well, from doing gel extension, Builder Gel, rebalance, Builder Gel, rebalance, gel extension, liquid and powders, and Velvetty gels as well. So if you want to see more of that is content and the tutorials for that, don't forget to follow and like and follow and check out other videos on my channel as well. So let's get started. And then I have like so many colors, like 12 colors of really nice and shimmer of Builder gels here. And I came across, and I'm gonna pick the Glitz, pink Glitz. I'm excited because it's hard to pick which one. There's so many beautiful colors. Let me show you this. There's like 24 of them. And then I will do this pink Glitz. And in this video, I'm not doing the ombre. And I also have a lot of videos of ombre doing this as well. So you check them out if you want to see the ombres with your Builder gels. And other colors, and the colors that's here, it looks solid, so it's easy for you to see. I was debating between the Peony Status and then the pink Glitz. So they're both really beautiful, and this color is also so gorgeous as well. So I'm choosing this one just in case I want to do some designs, or if not designs, and it still looks really beautiful. So I'm gonna put it on the side. So if you want to see the colors, you let me know, and we'll I want to pull the colors out after we're done. But first thing first, I'm gonna put this one away to avoid any dust. Close it first. I will prep my nails from the start finish, because then that way you can start seeing it from beginning of the process. And when the clients come in, or if you're doing for yourself, getting all of this, you either you have like the used cuticle nipper. If you want to use, you can also, or you can using your crystal clipper. And this is, I have it, I would say like my nails growing out in like 2 or 3 weeks already is grow out, and the crystal is still there. Because remember the crystal that we did live together? Hello Stephanie, good morning, welcome to Glitz Live Video. And I'm gonna clip this, and I like this design so much, and I'm not worried about to take them off, because I can get the same designs from the kits, glow in the dark and glow in the black lights crystal kits that from your anniversary Supreme treasure box as well. And I will add it back in here if you want to. And I think I like this design a lot, and it's perfect for my link and the shape, so I probably gonna use it again. So remove all of the crystals and then an existing products here. Okay. This stay on really well though with your crystal trifecta. And then can you all see okay? Because I zooms out a little bit, so then we can see the whole thing, just in case I'm moving my hand up and down, so you won't missing the important step. So it depends. If you don't have the e-file, you can using your hand file as well. Be honest with you, after like for all the time, very much just 90% out of like if I doing my nails. But if I doing for someone else, then I'll use the e-file. But if I doing for my nails, either I'm using an e-file and turn it to the reverse and use that, or majority of my debulk, like the thick, the remove the product of the nails, like debulk of the product. I usually using a hand file. This is I feel like it's faster because you're doing it using your non-dominant hand and doing it. So this is like eliminating a lot for me, trying to like get every single edges. So usually I debulk with this one and go back into e-file and then clean around the cuticle. So after I'm done with lights, I use it. But if you want to see me doing it the dominant hand, doing my dominant hand, this one, I have other videos I'm doing it as well, so you can check them out. But this, we're gonna do my non-dominance hand, using my dominant hand and doing it. And this, I'm gonna use an e-file. So it just play with this and see what it works. But if you're doing for someone else, you can definitely just use an e-file. But if you don't have an e-file, you can using both of them with the hand file as well. And I will turn it into probably 11 to 12,000 RPM. It depends on the e-file you have. So play with this and see if you feel like it's too fast or too slow. You're adjusting accordingly to your speech and then to your skill. If you get comfortable using with the e-file, you can go a little bit faster. So using the ceramics corn bead, or you can use any of the mediums grit. It works as well. So I will debulk this. Keep the bit if parallel with the nail, so in that way I can debulk faster and let the body of the bit working and doing all the work for me. So literally I just like really remove the layer of the cat eyes I have it on and whatever existing product. I believe I have the rubber base on this underneath. I don't remember. I think it's rubber base, so it's adding a little bit of a strength on it and refill. But this time I'm going to using the Builder gels, hard gels on the top. So I'm going to remove and debulk all of the whatever existing products that might have. And when we're doing the rebalance, you don't have to like do complete the nails, because unless there's a lot of video I'm talking about that as well, unless your clients just want to change it from totally one color, like say if she having the darker colors and then she just want to do a lighter colors on the top, and you have to really like smooth them out and debulk that and thin it out, then pretty much it's considered as you're doing a new set, not the rebalance. So this is like rebalance. It's mean that you're just feeling where it's growing out. So, and it's also, it's really depend. And if you are doing like so much work and you debulk and remove majority of it and changing from the, like for instance is red colors and you changing to the light colors, you're pretty much like doing a new set. So make sure you consult with the clients and say if you are doing it from the lighter colors to the darker colors, so I can just like smooth it out and debulk it like just a little bit, so then I can able to accommodate it. But if you are doing it from the darker colors and we remove it to really thin down to the point that closer to the nail plates, the natural nails, then it's considered as a new set. So the communication and consult with the clients is really important. So that's why you and your clients can be the same page. So you don't assume one thing and your clients will assume another thing. You know, the last thing you want is to work hard for a few hours, for an hour, and do everything beautiful set, and the clients will not happy because she didn't expect that the price will be a new set and she thought she coming an appointment for the rebalance. So you make sure you are going to consult with the clients with that. If you're regular clients that you're doing with the clients all the time, I don't think you have any problem with that. But if you are taking the new clients, you want to make sure that you and the client are communicate on the same page before you are going to do the service. All right, so I'm trying to showing the angle of my nails as much as possible because it's in kind of a weird angle for me. I will try to get it like under the camera and then inside the frame instead of off. So I'm just using like I would say 15,000 RPM, and then my e-file was about half size of battery. So it's like it's have 3 bar left instead of 5. So if you are having a busy day, make sure you chalk your e-file to so then it can communicate accommodate you like for the full days. I will start with, if you are starting and I will start with 1 e-file when you're starting really nice and booked up, like busy with clients. you would get another e-file, or one is your favorite e-file and one is the backup one. So whatever it is, I always have 2 e-file and 2 LED lamp. Just my own personal reference. It depends on you. Some people just like do one and it works, but if you are starting it out, I would say do one of each first, like 1 lamp, 1 e-file. But if you are start getting busy with the clients, 2 is always good because then you can do it faster. You can cure nails back and forth faster. Or if you need to do something else between your clients, like pre-mix the flowers when the client is curing the nails, you can able to have another the other LED lamp to work on this. But I would say that is down on the road. Don't have to get it right when you're first starting it out, because then that way you don't stress out of getting so many product and not making enough money yet. So I just cleaning it up first to remove it. I'm not focused on to make it clean and completely perfect yet. I just debulk it because I'm gonna rebalance and fill in this section. Okay. And then if I go it on the side, you can see that on both on the sides here, it's grow out. So that's why you see that it's just like bulky and it's white on that side. So you're gonna smooth that one out. So when you are rebalanced, your nail is gonna be so nice and precise and not bulky on the side. So this is, we're gonna work on this one shortly using others bit. You can use sanding bit to work on that if you want to. All right, so thumb. I'm gonna go this angle. Stephanie, I'm using like 15,000 RPM right now. I'm using it, but again, I turn it a little bit more because my e-file is at like 3 bars, so like half of the batteries right now. But adjusting your e-file to accordingly to your type of e-file you have, a brand of e-file you have, and then adjust from there and make it comfortable with you, because you don't want to do it too fast and you couldn't control it. Because keep it nice and parallel with the nails. You don't want to go in like 30-degree and file like this. You want to take advantage from hold and tie the bit, and then you can file it out. I'm gonna smooth it any part out, and then here important, I'm gonna get on the sidewall and debulk it too. Majority of us are cleaning up around in the cuticle grow out, and we'll totally forget in this part. So many of the Glitz fam are taking a class and then asking that question and show me the picture too. Like, I do everything is good, I clean is really good, I shape it really good, but every time I gotta finish and I take a picture, and this is on the sides, on the sidewall right here, is so bulky and it's so wide and so fat in here, and I couldn't get it really nice and precise. Make sure you have to debulk this one and clean the existing product on the sides first, because you're gonna fill in with the whatever products you're going to. So if you just clean it up on the cuticle line and you forgot on the sides, and you feel more of this when your cuticles is grow out, but this is also growing out too, but it still have a lot of existing product here, so you want to make sure that you debulk it. So when you are filled in, it will look nice and looks like a fresh, like a new one for you. Okay. All right, so it looks really good. I did this one here. I was playing with the color and see which one I like it, so I did it on my pinky first. I just didn't want first. Okay. You see how cute pink is? And let me know which one you would wear, because this one is so adorable. I was debating between the peony status or pink, the glitz pink. So I choose that pink glitz just in case we are going to do anything else. But I think I'm gonna just do this, and then crystal on this one might be, I don't know, encapsulate, because I really want to do a simple one. For any of us here that love a simple nail, this is gonna be a great tutorial for you. I'm gonna remove the dust for, maybe I'll do it later so I don't have to do it so many times. So all right, so done with that part. So now it's the first part, you debulk. So if you are doing for your clients and your nails, it probably will take you, if you don't talking, well, of course you're gonna still talking or listening to your clients, but it should be taking you 5 minutes for all 10 nails. If you're doing 30 minutes for that, it take a little bit long time. So, but also this is just for your reference, for your estimates of the time, so you time yourself. However, it's really depend. If you're first starting out, might take you a little bit longer. So be patient to yourself and be kind to yourself, okay? So if you need to extra time when you're first starting out, absolutely do it. It's not like it's 30-second reels or short on social media. You do you and focus on your own techniques. And then when you first start, like, okay, I'll get hang of my e-file and I can hold my client's nails good. I'd rather you doing good and right, so that how you build your good foundation of prepping nails. And then when you do 1, 2, 3, 4 clients, you say, oh, it's getting better in my arms and my muscle memory is doing great. So then you can speed it up. And by the time you are efficiency with what it is, it should be take about 5 minutes to remove the bulk. If it take a little bit longer, that it might be, you might get off track a little bit, and then try to time it, so then that way you can get your appointment, like it rebalance, like will take you 45 to an hour if you're doing just a rebalance with the colors, like especially with solid color. It shouldn't take you 2 hours to do that unless you're first starting it out. So first starting out, I said, is be kind to yourself and don't BS to yourself that you're expecting to be done in like half an hour. So that's why you can able to master your foundation first, because I believe is, always believe in the foundation is strong, then you can speed up or speed out. It's up to you. All right, so I'm going to change into the sanding band. 180 should be good. You don't want to go in a little bit stronger, like 150 or 100. This might be a little bit too abrasive to the nails. So 10,000 RPM. And make sure you push back the cuticle. Use any of the tool that you have that you're using at your salon, and push back your cuticles. I say if you have a stainless steel of your cuticle pusher, use that, or whatever that you're using an offer, or orange wood stick if you are going to dispose it, so then you don't have to sanitize and disinfect it. Okay, so push it back further as possible, but then check with the clients, because some of the clients is really sensitive. You don't want to be too sharp and too abrasive on there. So you see that how is that good of 2 or 3 weeks grow out already. I'm so glad, Stephanie. Oop. You are very welcome, Stephanie. I just dropped everything. Okay, so now the next step, I'm gonna using a sanding band. So the reason is we're using any, you can use, it doesn't have to be a corn bit, carbide bit. You can use diamond bit and carbide bit, and you can remove, I would say the medium to coarse is good. You don't want to do extra coarse, and especially when you're extra coarse, you're first starting out. As if you are giving it too much like this, shouldn't, the clients or yourself, if you're doing it, you shouldn't feel any, you only feel like vibrate. You shouldn't feel any heat at all. It should not. If it does, it means you are giving too much pressure, or you are turning the speed is too high and too much pressure, and they feel like hurt because this is first starting out. And if you're doing like this, the client's nails get so sensitive, and we'll start doing gel polish or Builder Gel. They need it going to under the LED lights, and it's gonna get created is even worse with the heat spike as well, especially if Builder gels have, you know, like really high hit spike on it. So I'm not using the sanding band and just cleaning it. So now I can go closer to the cuticle and cleaning the whatever of the cuticle and the residues that I don't want easier without worry about it's gonna be too abrasive, because you don't want to go in with your like a medium bit or any other bit on closer to the cuticle beside fine or sanding bit. So this is to help the beginner so confident when you get closer and cleaning. When you go around the cuticle line with your clients, they should not feel anything at all besides just the vibrate. You shouldn't feel any heat. If you do, make sure check with the clients. Always check with the client. Like, hey, are you doing okay? Is it too abrasive? Check, because sometimes the client's so nice and they're quiet, they don't say it because they're afraid of to make a feedback or comments. So here's a good time for you to remove any. I'm gonna switch this on the other edges. Turn the head of it. So check with the clients, and this is a great time for you to clean up any uplifting around the grow out area right here. If I have, you know, anything I need to do right now. Prepping is really important, whether you're doing the rebalance or you're doing the brand new set. The brand new set, prepping is a little bit easier because you don't have to clean up all the grow out, you know, nails. You just like cleaning up, prepping, remove the dust, cleaning the cuticles, dust or the cuticle on the surface of the nails, and then you're getting ready for the new set. But when you're doing a rebalance, it takes a little bit of more of your time and your skill. So make sure to observe the nails. If you see any uplifting sections, you are going to remove, and all the time you see that I'm going 30, not 30 degree when you get closer to cuticle, really gently, okay? So you don't need to have any pressure at all. If I couldn't like rub it and fire on my skin, I shouldn't do it on the nails, because it might be, if you're trying it on this, and it should be rolled on the skin, but it doesn't like feel anything at all. But if you go in and you burn the skin like this and it feels really hot, even you go a little bit too aggressive. So just be gently and slow down a little bit. Slow down doesn't have to slow the speed, just like this is your important. And that's why I'm always saying it, to make sure that you have some stationery and support here, whether you're using this finger or this finger. But if you're using just your hands up in the air like this, it's gonna make your arms so tired. By the time you're done with the clients, your arm's gonna be really aching. So you wanna make sure you have some support there to help support this arm right here, because this is the one that's working hard. And you make sure that keep it support, so you can able to be flexible and works for all day long, which is 2, 3, 4, 5 clients. Just make sure that. All right, so I'm a little bit far away from my e-file now. So normally if you're doing for someone else, it shouldn't be that far so you can see the detail, but I want is under the camera so you can see it. So I'm slowly going, supporting like this, whether you're doing it for your clients or yourself, always getting a good support, and slowly going. And I make sure that I clean on the edges right here, remember, on the side wall and downward. Okay. And make sure that you are checking on the size. If you feel it lopsided and this one too thin because you're using a little bit of too much file, let's make sure you do. And I can see that on both sides. If I look on the side, I can see that's really bulky on this edges right here. So we just want to smooth it out. You don't have to like thin everything down. You smooth it out, so then later when you rebalance, you fill in your product in there, that part will not go like wider and bulky. And if you feel like wider later after you finish and you start filing them because you're trying to make it look slender, like smaller and thinner, what happened? you're removing your just the product you're just adding on. So make sure remove the existing, like the previous products that you have, so make room for the new one you fill in, so it's eliminating of a time for you to shipping and filing later. But now I'm gonna show you. Okay, let me dust it off. So now you can see that is because the section where the apex is growing and is growing out. So now the nails have been shifted it, instead of it go this part, it's going right in the stretch point here. Now it's already outgrow. So you want to smooth it out and thin it and then shape it, so then you can able to rebalance it. So rebalance is important. A lot of nail tech is now do rebalance is, I still need to clean this one part. A lot of nail techs do rebalance as a new set now, because be honest, if you are not considers or even like a little bit few dollars less, but I shouldn't say that it's gonna be like half of the new set, because rebalance, it take a skills and it take time for it. If you have, it's really nice, the clients has come back in 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks or 3 weeks is good. But if your clients is getting like a 4 weeks or longer than that, you should be considered as a new set instead of rebalance, because you're probably gonna have spent a lot of time to really is like prepping and cleaning up and pretty much like new set. All right, so for beginner, it's a great time for you to using the sanding band. It's not only smooth and easy for you, it give you really a peace of mind. You can prep it without like accidentally remove so much of the nails, because this is remove the existing product that you don't want to be in the nails. So now you can start seeing it. So now if you all want a shortcut, you want like, okay, let me feel with it. Just make sure you give it just a couple minutes. When you're doing it, prepping, remove the buff, it should be in 5 minutes, and then you're prepping on it, is take another is, you know, couple minutes to remove it, and then you're gonna ship it. So if you're getting all your prep it down like between 10 minutes of everything, you should be pretty much good, and adjusting it to you accordingly. Okay, so once nail tech said, oh, it take me only 5 minutes to prep, it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. It's just using it accordingly to your type of nails, the client, and condition of your client's nails. Okay, if the longer nails, then probably going to take a longer. It's not like extra long is not going to be the same time as extra short. It's absolutely is not. So don't let anyone who are doing extra short nails and compare with you when you're doing extra long. So you do you, and adjusting accordingly to your client's need and the time that you need. So I'm going to shape it first, because shaping and filing the shape first will help speed up a lot for your rebalance, and also for the later when you do. Always going it flat underneath and remove any of existing product that I don't want to be. And then I'm gonna shape this one. We're gonna shape it later again, but I'm gonna shape it first. And this thumb is a little bit of, I wanted to remove some. And also when you're using E-Fi, and you can also hand Fi combine too, using this side, because it's gonna slide right closer to the cuticles, and it's go glide around the cuticle without using this edge. It's gonna cut it on the edges. And I'm gonna move more on the side wall here, because I can see that is like really thick on the side. So when I build or rebalance it, it might be too thick and too bulky. So remove it first, will save you a ton of the time later. So this, again, this process, it should be everything before you start applying the product. It should be around 10 minutes or less. If you take longer than that, it means that the nails need more of care and love in there. And that's why the reason why, if you know your clients like 4, 5, 6 weeks don't want to do and want to rebalance, it's pretty much that you are pricing as a new set, not rebalance. All right, so you see that from this is shape that I shape is nice and precise back, and this one is kind of worn out after like 2 or 3 weeks, and instead of just like pretty much like really round shape. So you're gonna shape it again. Keep your file 90 degrees, so it's not going to cut on the section that you don't want it to be fired off. 90 degree and fire it down toward to the free edges, and then shape your nails again, or your client's nails again. Okay. So you see that? From this, we'll shape it to this. If you do that first, it will save you a ton of the time later, and also you don't waste your products, first of all, because if you apply it on the existing product that you are going to fire and shape it up later anyway, then why put it on? Because you're just wasting the product. You might wasting it's one set, it's no problem, but if you do 10 set, you are wasting like a whole set of the nails already. And then also make more work for you, because when you apply the product on, you have to fire it up. It's more, it takes more out of you to shape and to fire it, instead of just fire first before you apply it on. I used to, long time ago when I first start, you know, it's like when you're starting out from the school and nobody, just like the school, you're learning all the basics, and then like I was only apply the products and I said, oh, I'm gonna fire anyway, so why keep filing too much? And I did that for a long time. I wonder why I'm so exhausted and tired and work so much. Instead of doing is really good, but then my nails always bulky on the side, and then I'm exhausted by the end of the day if I do 10 clients, like too much work, because I put it on and then I fire it off, because I didn't do a pre-shape it first. I would clean up the outgrowths and then bam, get ready, because I'm trying thinking that it's gonna be good and fast, but actually it's gonna create more work for me, because then later I have to fire so much. And but I not only fire this nail shape, but I also have to fire off the product I just applied on. So don't make the mistake that I did, so you can move on. So now it looks so cool. It's so satisfying. I know since this part is just the most boring, but this is, promise with you, this is gonna be a worth of 100, 1,000, $1 million of dollars in your career, because in that way, if you have a hard time and your speed is not going to the way you wanted it, and when you apply it on, there still looks like bulky, this is a part really important right here. Not, I haven't seen anyone teaching and showing online for this on all of the social media nor YouTube. If you have someone, let me know. But I haven't seen, this is only when majority, like including us, me and Glitz, were only teaching on really is hands-on class, like really details and emphasize on the filing and e-file and liquid and powder nail extension. But nobody was showing it just like beautiful look and finish and fancy the product, but haven't teaching this and sharing it with you, because this is important. So many questions. This is so many, like we hear like hundreds of questions in class, in person, or on DM. Like, I did this really good, I did follow you, and I shape and I apply it on, and by the time you finish, it's so bulky. So now if I file it off, then all of this big chunk of this on the edges of the product, my product I just apply, is gone. But it looks top down, it looks really nice and precise and slant, you know, like it's really it's nice and precise. It's not bulky, it's not fat and not wide on the side, but when I look on the side, it's like whole entire structure of the nails gone, you know. So this is important, and give it a try. If you pay attention on the work that you're doing, you have that, you know, you used to have that, is troubleshoot like I did. So go back and try it today. You don't have to try all your nails, try on your nails and then fire and then try that technique. It absolutely changed your technique, and your skills gonna go whole entire level from today and on. And I going to use, if you have your like a small cuticle bit like this, is work, or this, you know, underneath, either way it works. And I'm gonna use it to go closer to the cuticles, about 12,000 RPM. All right, I'm gonna go in, separate. You can see that a little bit is still extra here. If you don't have the cuticle bit here, what you can do using your cuticle nipper, it also work too. Okay, so use what you have, whatever you have, and you don't have to be really stressed about what you don't have to get everything. When you're first starting out, I want you to focus on really a good the technique. This is gonna help you, and when you get the about a proper foundations on it and everything else, you know, like follow along. So I'm not using it. It shouldn't be 30-degree. Your clients shouldn't feel anything at all. You don't even feel anything. I don't even feel anything. It's just beside like something is touching around my nail. It shouldn't have any hit. It's not gonna have any hit. It's not gonna have any of the, not even vibration at all, because I turned it to like 12,000 RPM, and also adjusting according to your E5. Okay, I want to clean up the calluses here. I always have this here because holding the stuff. Clean it up here. Smooth it here. Okay. I would use this the sanding band or the E-file to clean it this instead of using a nipper to cut the cuticle. Okay. Cleaning underneath. It depends on you if you're doing for your clients. I'm always doing it if for someone else doing it, and I always clean it. But it depends on the nail tech. Some nail tech don't, so I don't know why. Because if you want to, don't you want the nails, it looks not only pretty but also really clean for your clients. But of course, you're not gonna remove any like cheese or all the existing whatever the clients were eating it underneath, because you are sending your clients to wash your hand before you start your service. So you're not gonna work on the nails it's like dirty and messy. You're gonna send the clients to wash their hands and use a brush, and brush is really well top and the bottom before you are provide the service. So that's why you are not gonna get frustrated and not gonna mad at your clients, because this is their hand. They use everything for it. We cook, we clean, we do everything. So what you're expecting, the nails are not gonna have any dust. The nails not gonna be messy. That's why they need us. So you just be professionals and guide your clients. You don't want to deal with the dirty nails, dirty hand. Make sure you sand them, wash the hand thoroughly using the brush, and please brush top, bottom, whatever that is existing products or whatever you have on your nails underneath. Please take all of this for me. That is gonna help me to take care of your nails better. So make sure you guide the clients, because that's a full experience for them. If someone already get the nails done for years, no problem. Someone just start the experience with this, use guide your clients and give them the best experience out from you. All right, so I'm gonna final to make sure that anything I need to take care of it before I'm going to do a fill on this one. This one has not even. I'm gonna make it smooth it out. Looking good. What you need to, if you see on the nails is like lumpy, bumpy, not even do that first. Smooth it out first before you are going to do the refill. So now I'm gonna do a finals step. I'm gonna smooth it out. Not like quite smooth it out, like even it out using the medium 5 grit, 10 to 13,000 RPM. Cuticle clean is good, so I'm gonna go ahead and smooth this, not smooth it out, even it out. So if you're doing this without going live stream or video or anything, it should be take you 10 minutes for this one. It should be the prepping step. If you need extra time for yourself, do so, because as I say, every client is different. And then when you're first starting it out, just be kind to yourself and don't rush, and then later you're gonna get the result. Later you're gonna be so upset and you're gonna mad at yourself. So prep it might take a little bit longer for you when you're first starting out, but the result's gonna be beautiful. And then when you get a good foundation nailed out, you can start speed up a little bit, and the next client you can speed up, like doing it faster, like a few minutes faster. If you take you, for instance, if it take you 30 minutes, which is great, if you're first starting out, take you 30 minutes to prep, I'm so proud of you. I remember that first I started with the clients, it would take me 3 hours to just put the acrylics on the nails. And the nail, after done 3 hours, the nail looks like a mountain, you know. So if you are first starting out, take 30 minutes to prepping your nail, but you prep it good, I'm so proud of you. So keep it up, and then every single client you do, you speed up a little bit, like few minutes, a little bit, you know, faster. You know, very soon you're getting a good foundation, prepping it right, and then you can speed it up at the same time. So when you're getting good foundations and do it right technique, you can speed it up, you know, when you're getting everything's hang of it easy. So now I am ready for my rebalance. Okay, so right here it's still really bulky, I can see that. So let me smooth it, this part. Do you remember this is one I repaired with you on the video? If you're missing this part, don't worry, I have the videos there, and I show you step from A to Z how to prepping this, okay? How to repair the nails. So this one looks good. I'm gonna do a finals, remove all the dust off of my nails, off the, okay. So now we're gonna do from this and make it like this. So this is, every time I say this is the part, the most boring part on everything, because nobody want to do the work, nobody want to do the prep work because it's boring. But this is also satisfying when you're doing it the most. Go ahead and drop this one off here, clean this one really quick here. All right, so anyone have a questions for me at all? I'm gonna read the comments right now. If you have it, you can drop it for me. By the way, I have 12 colors. I couldn't make up my mind earlier, so I'm gonna show you. I might not open all of them. I opened the one I got. Might open it later because it's, don't wanna get the LED light is curing. So when you show the clients, you don't open every single jar. You're gonna show the clients your swatch, because you don't want to open and expose out to the LED light, or just, you know, because we have so much lights going on. So the color I'm choosing today is gonna be a pink glitz. I love this. I'm debating between this one, I like it a lot too, and every single one of them is cute. Even the lilac glam, you have to see this one in person. This is so gorgeous and so easy for you to apply, especially for beginners. Is mediums of the consistency, so it's not like liquidy, like, I mean runny. So when you place it on, it's still really allowing you to work on it without like flood it on the sidewall or the cuticle. So it's perfect for beginners when you're starting out. I really like it. Then when I apply it on, so the colors I'm going to use is the pink glitz. Okay, so let me move this one here, but I'm gonna show you this one. Is so gorgeous. They're so beautiful. We should do, let me know, drop the comment for me if you wanted me to swatch it with you. This one's so beautiful. And then the iris mist, so gorgeous as well for anyone who love purple. Like, I was so close to these colors that I want to do. It's, ooh, this gonna look good on my, you know, nails as well. It's hard to pick which one because they're so beautiful. And each jar like this, been using a lot to like have it, you know, 1/3 of it. But one of this will give you approximately good 20 to 25 set of nails out of this. So by the time you finish the jars, congratulations. If you're doing a $50 set of nails, $20. So you make $1,000 off from one jar of your Builder gels using your talent and your techniques. All right, so I have this. We dust off all the existing. If you need to fire more, do so. I'm gonna get closer to me and I will clean this one. Okay. Looking really good. Close that first, you don't want any dust gonna get in there. Using alcohol and cleans really well. I love it. I'm just gonna leave this one hand so then that's where we can compare the ones that we did. But now I want you to take a look of this. You see the shape from the thumb is kind of worn out and it's routed it. You want to shape it to getting it really nice, precise, closer, pretty much, or the shape that you are going to do after you rebalance. And same thing with this. You don't want just to find the existing and debulk the products already have and then fill it on and then after that you have to shape it to this. And why not shaping, pre-shape it first? Then it saves you so much time to do it later. Here, look at this, see? This one. And then this, and then save you so much time and save you the products. And this one too, the pinky. See that? Shape first, so then later it saves you so much time and you don't have to go back and shape it again. All right, one more time. I will clean it underneath and then clean it on the top. All right, the most boring part it is over, but also if you're doing for your clients now, beginners, if you're doing for your clients now and you feel like you did it really well and then it's still lifting and it's lifting off the nails or is not doing it what it's supposed to, I hope this part it help. Okay, look at that, like 3 weeks outgrow or 2 weeks outgrow. Okay, so let's start with this. We're not starting, we'll start with the primer first. Okay, and we are going to do on, I will work on 4 of this. This one I did already, so we did this 3 first and then do the thumb separate. That is not only to getting a prepping for the natural nails to bonding with the base coat. Usually it's normally you can just do it where is the nails growing out, but I'm gonna do on tie the nails because I'm gonna blend the products on tie the nails. This one we're gonna do it after. Okay, I would not put anything on it yet because if you have your primers is you don't want it to collecting your dust. And apply the base coat, okay, on all of them. Hey, can you all see okay from a different platform? Because I did kind of zoom out a little bit. Let me see if I can zoom in. Just let me know if I'm off the frame, because then I will able to zoom out. 30-second here. And then I have the tinted brush, so you have two ends, like one ends for the details and then the other for the application. If you have, I would say like this, if you only have one tinted brush, work great, do one like this. Open this and you have this, and then you also turn around and have a light brush. Or if you have two of this, which is I do, and you're using one end of your application and the others you have it. Let me put it in here. Matter of fact that I'm using this and this. So speed up yours. One side's apply and the others is to details and fix as you need it. Okay. So now we are going to start with your Builder Gels. So I'm not getting really thin a layer, really thin. And we're gonna apply it. Thin coat, like you would like apply your base coat. This will help to guide and direct your main beads to where it's supposed to. And because it's gonna be rebalanced, I'm using a smaller really smaller amount of it. Place it closer to the cuticle. The first layer, the first coat we did, don't care. Go in with your bigger beads. Again, if you're doing a new set, this is amount of your second bead might be slightly different, okay? I'm gonna slightly getting it. And now you're gonna using your light brush and detail it. I was using a smaller amount of, just in case you need more Builder Gels, you can go ahead and pick up more of your Builder Gels amounts, like getting a smaller beads or bigger beads. Okay, and you can see on the side. Let it smooth it out. Okay, I'm gonna turn it upside down for about a few seconds. And flash key this one. If you don't want the cleanser placing on the LED light, you can flash key it with your LED like flash key lamp, and then add the client to doing it like a full key after. Like a full 60-second key, but I'm gonna do a 30-second key on this one. And then you're gonna move to the next. So when you're working the Builder Gel or Velvetty Gels, Velvetty Gel you can do a flash key and then do the rest of them. But when you're working the Builder Gels, rubber-based gels, fiber-based gels, you want to do one nail at a time. It sounds like, oh my God, it's gonna take forever. It's actually, it's do not. One nail at a time. So first of all, you can control the products nice and easy, and then you can really details it work. And this is a little bit extra time that you're doing detail on it. Guess what happened? When you finish, you do not have to do a lot of filing. It's like basically you apply and you be done. Really minimum of the filing and shipping, okay? So now done. Move on to the next one. Again, I have some extra of the existing gels on my bristles. I'm gonna apply it one thin coat. You don't want this layer, this coat to be flooding with the product, because it will probably gonna guide your next bead crazy fast, and you start notice that it's gonna run on the side wall and it start flooding everywhere, and you're gonna get like frustrated and you get stressed, like, oh my gosh, I can't control it. But also I do have a troubleshoot with that when it happened like that. and how you're able to troubleshoot it. You know, like you can check them out, but really is fast forward. You can remove the application you just applies it on and then restart it. You don't have to apply the base coat again. You just need to apply the thin coat of first layer, sleep layer, and then you are going to apply the main bead. Okay. Wait a minute, what is that? Something on my bristle. Can you see that something is landing there and we didn't know? All right, get out. Okay, good. All right, so we are like place it close to the cuticles, and then you're gonna swing it, distribute from the left to the right. Do not worry if not going to perfect yet, because it's gonna, if you're so used to with liquid and powder, and then or Builder Gel, it's gonna dry you nut because it looks lumpy, bumpy, and it's not even make sense to you at all. But ignore it, because this is will self-leveling while you are working on the rest of them. So it's working on it, and I just need to perfect this. So you see that it's when you do rebalance, just a little of your products go a long way. And then if you need extra, you can always go back, okay? And then also have a tip and trick for beginners. You can go back and apply another coat on it when you still have a sticky layer, okay? It's getting sticky. I will show you. We still have a residues. It's gonna be great for you to do another layer coat on it. This is help a lot for beginners when you're first starting it out. All right, so great. Turn it upside down. Let the gravity help you do the work, because it's self-leveling. It's nice and slow, and it's this consistency is medium, so it's not runny liquidy that you are gonna be panicking that you have to like, oh my gosh, I gotta get going fast. All right, so 30-second cure, flash cure. If you want to do itch nails, you flash cure either with your flash lamp, 20-second, 30-second, or you do it under the LED light and 30-second and move on the next one. And once you finish, you are going to do a full cure for the rest of them, for all of them, to make sure that you're getting completely proper cure. All right, so we are going to move on the next one after this one, 30-second cure. Okay, done. Next one, we are going to have nothing left on my bristles. I'm gonna pick just that much. See how much it is? You just need the thin layer. This I would call is the travel guides or the guides layer. So you don't want to apply too much. You don't want to flood it. And then go back. Pick a little bit more. Should be good. And adjusting accordingly to your length. If your length is not almonds medium like this, you are doing almond long, stiletto long, you might need a little bit extra of your Builder Gel. So place it just a line away from the cuticles. Using the tip of your bristle, gently fill it in, distribute it into the cuticle line, and using the tip of your bristle, still connecting with your Builder Gels, guide it and smooth and glide it down to the free edges. Do not frustrate it, it's not perfect now. And then we're gonna using your light brush. So that's why I said if you have your just a twin tip brush, you first start out just only have one twin tip brush, you can open this cap and then swing back, like flip it right away and using a light brush. But if you have two of them, even better, because you can open one cap on each and then work back and forth. Just your personal reference. I have two. I always have two. When you have two, you have one. When you have one, you have none. So just my own personal reference, but you do you. What worked the best for you, do it. And I'm proud of you. All right, so turn it upside down. Let the gravity help. In the meantime, help the kind of combine with the self leveling is nice and easy, and it just like even build the structure of your nails so much better. So turn it back. I'm gonna show it later because I haven't cured yet. I don't want to mess up with the application right now. So if you need to perfect it, and then we are going to give it a 30-second flash cure. All right. So now this is help you from avoiding. So now I'm gonna cure for 60 seconds because all 3 nails is done, and then I'm gonna move on to the thumb. But do you see that all the process you getting a rebalance is so, it shouldn't be stress for you. First of all, using the good control of the product, use little at a time, and just in case you need it to add it more, you always can add some more, but using too much, it start flooding everywhere. And also depend on also the client's nails. Sometimes the clients have really warm hands. Some clients, you notice that some clients have to say circulation is great, the hand is really nice and warm, and it does help to accelerate the self-leveling of your gel products because it warmer and is self-leveling faster. And some clients is have really cold hand and the circulation is different, everybody different, and it might take a little bit. Like mine is about medium, so I can see that it's self-leveling, but it's not like freak me out. But if you have a client is like self-leveling really fast, you want it using smaller amount, like a smaller amount like this. First, when you apply on the nail plates, unless you have an extra long coffin stiletto, you might want a little bit more, but this for short nails and medium, that how much you want for this. For the let me, all right. And if you're doing a short or is medium, it's about good for the nail plates when you apply on. If you're using it too much, what happened is when the sleep layer too coated and too much amount on it, it will give you a really hard time to control the main bead application. It's gonna sleet everywhere, it's gonna run like non-stop. So you don't want, so now here is what mentioned, go back into this step. Like at first you're like, oh, I don't know if I feel like it, and it's not perfect yet. When you first start, I say again, do not BS to yourself, be nice, be kind to yourself. And then if you're doing, you feel like, oh, I miss this part, I miss here, I want to perfect it, and then you start like perfect here, and then you didn't realize that this is part self-leveling is to the max already. If you keep waiting on it, it's gonna run on the cuticle. So you want to stop it, turn it upside down, and then let the gravity pull all the excess gel that is trying to run and flood your sidewall. Turn it upside down and using a light brush and perfect it and guide it to wherever you needed it, and then key it. And if you're not perfect yet, then it's fine. And then go back when you're done. Now you still have the residue right now. Here is the last chance, like a chance for you. You don't want to remove any residue yet, so this is a good chance for you to apply another coat on it, because now this is still, and it's played roles as the sleep layer as well. So you can add another coat on it, like go pick another coat, thin coat on it, okay, like this, and then perfect, like you would apply your gel polish, or is like rubber base. You can also do that, applies it on. I'm just showing, I don't have, I'm good, I'm ready, we are ready to remove the residues and buff and final, but I'm showing it if just in case for beginner, if you are doing that and you feel like I'm not happy, it's still not perfect the way I want it, you go back and you apply a little bit, another coat on it. Bam. How cool it is and how easy. So find your way. I mean, find it what worked and put your own twist in it, okay? there are 1,000 ways to doing it. As you even seeing like any other technique, Velvetty gel, Builder gels, liquid and powder, we always end up finding your own ways, your own techniques that work the best for you. So do it from there, okay? So this, if you're doing like this, you want to make sure you flash key it too. You don't want to wait until you do the rest of them because you still self-leveling and still Builder gel, and it might run opposite wherever that you didn't expecting it. So you want to make sure you are going to flash clear this and repeat this, okay? And who said that you can't do another coat? Who said that you can't do another layer on it? You know, it's just like the liquid and powder, you can see it on social media as like one coat perfect. It's just more like for performance, I think. Well, of course, you know, since I doing it one beat, it great. I love it, one beat method, but it doesn't mean that 3-beat methods is a failure. So no, someone will do 3 or 4, 5 beats, but their set turn out gorgeous. You can still do that. So find your own way, do adding your own twist on it. I share one technique, 2, 3 techniques, but then you play with this, practice, put your own twist in it, and make the best out of your techniques and your career. Because I know that all of you here watching as beginners, in the next few years, you become, you know, the instructor, you become so successful in your nails career, and have no doubt about that. So be kind to yourself, be nice to yourself, and have all the confidence that you can do it. Everybody can do it, you can do it too. So I'm doing the next one. This is like a little bit much, but just in case, I'm doing it again. Just in case you're like, ooh, I like feel like still lumpy, it's not perfect yet, right? You're gonna adding another coat on it. But this is not how I showing on the streaming online. But when you do this in person for your client, this process is really fast. When you apply it on, you pretty much finish in like in no time. See, now you have all the time and you don't have to freak out and stress yourself that it had to be perfect, because you are doing a final coat perfect on it. Okay, line brush, if you need to like go in details. I would doing it in the frame and don't get too closer to the side wall, because you're gonna save that spot for your detail. That's the detail brush is help for you to control that. And then that's it. Look on the side, upside down, 30-second here. So I would have done just now, finished already, but we just go back another coat just in case that again you feel like, oh my gosh, I wish I can do it more. I still feel like I'm missing one spot, and then I still missing on the left edges or the on the right sides, on the left sides, and go back and add another layer on it. But as long as you have a sticky layer, don't remove anything out if you want another layer on it. So that is another tip and trick and hack for the beginners, okay? And pick more of your gels if you are going with the longer, closer to the cuticles. And then also I also have the technique that to help you with the lock in on the side, so then it's not going to flood your cuticle and the sidewall, by lock the border of the application first. I have the video on that one, so check them out. I have so many videos to share with you, so don't miss out on opportunity to learn it absolutely free. You can check out so many videos. All right, so using a light brush, you're perfect, and give it like a second. Okay, and then you are going to turn it upside down. And all the process like this will help you so much, and you don't have to do a lot of filing after that. After this one, I'm pretty much like, just if I need to smooth it out, I can't, and then clean it, and I'll be ready to doing some final like top coat. I don't even have to. I don't think I even need a filing. I really like it. because that is like, it doesn't go in. If you want to seal the cuticles, you can, but let me kill this one first, because then I can show you on the sides. Sheer tie, did I say sheer style? Sheer style. I'm sorry, I'm trying to getting your handle. Is that his spike with the glitz is really low, his spike, especially with the glitz part gel builder gel is really low, his spike, and you pretty much don't feel it at all. When it hits spikes, it happens a lot, and it's really it's like up on the top if the prepping nails too abrasive before the application. But with glitz, you don't have the hit spike, like really minimum, like really low. It's a hard or soft builder gel. It is a hard gel, so you want to, if you want to change the different colors, you definitely want to fire them off so they are not going to able to soak off. All right, it's pretty much like, I don't know if I even need to clean up the cuticle because it looks great. Then I can even like apply the crystal on this. All right, so on this one, I will, this one is done. So unless I want to adding anything else like a crystals on this one or smoothing out, and it's so nice and even. You can filing them and then smooth them out if you want to, or we can top coat this one with the crystals application. Let me do this one first, and then we doing the crystal on this. Okay, so first thing first, primer. And air dry. Then we're gonna go in with the base coat. Hey, thanks so much, Stephanie. Serenity, hello, thanks so much for tuning in. All right, base coat. So I was catching with the comments, and I try. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. And when I'm focused on the nails and I don't read the comments at the right away, but when the minutes I have a spare moments that I always check on the comments. So drop the comment if you have a questions for me. Thin coat, 30 seconds here. And then it's like, I really like this color looks. That's why I'm saying like this one, and from the cat eyes collection, like fairy dust collection. I'm almost doing a cat eyes again. I like it a lot, but so, we want to do something different. Maybe it's just like a soft glitter shimmers from Builder Gel collection. I love this collection. It's just like really perfect. It's soft enough. See, if you want to do French, you can also do the French with this background. It's like good shimmer, not too much going on, but it's still really like really nice. All right, so we're done with this one, and remember that I have some extra on the left from the previous application. I will apply it all and tie the nails. Okay, you see that this one is go out. And now we are going to pick the smaller. I will do smaller first. This is a little bit, it's tricky though because it's growing out. So I'm gonna go ahead and where I'm at. Let me move this. I'm getting on this angle. And place it just a line away from the cuticles. Okay. And again, in this, I'm gonna using a techniques of second layer as well. So you don't have to worry about, because this is nails growing out a lot more. Okay. Using a line brush. Perfect the line right there. Turn it upside down right away. And now I will go ahead and cure for flash cure for 30 seconds. I mean 60 seconds, I'm sorry, because we don't need to wait for the rest of them because we already cure. We don't have anything that we have to wait. 60 second cure for this one. That's it. And then you can go back in the second layer, second coat, really thin coat for perfect however you want to. Would you wear the Builder Gels though? And if you have any questions for like, when is the you Builder Gels, when you use the acrylics, when you Velvetty gels, when you use the gel extension, when to use rubber base, fiber base, you have the question, drop the questions for me. I'll be so happy to assist you to get any answer you might need. 60 seconds in a real life is a little bit take longer. 60 seconds is normally 60 seconds is crazy though, because we watch the real and short is 30 seconds to 60 seconds. And 60 seconds sitting here and drying it a little bit. Really something. Alright, so it's done. So now normally it's like be done. And we just like clean up the residues and bulb and shape. But just here I'm doing again, just in case that for beginners you feel like, oh, I wish I would do it like a little bit of, you know, like here and there. So here you can go back in these smaller bits. Don't clean anything out yet. So you are going to apply another coat. And just like you would apply the gel polish. Okay. And brush it down. You don't have to build it sidewall to sidewall because we already did it. It is just a coat, final coat to smooth everything for you. Okay, that's it. Using your light brush to detail around the cuticle. So here's the key, just getting a smaller amount for one layer application first and go back, do another one as you prefer. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and gear this for 60 seconds, a little bit like right here. Yep, it's going perfect. I'm go ahead and gear it now. I'm so excited because I can show you this hand and then with this the other one. So you can do the same thing if you are doing your dominant hand or non-dominant hand. It's gonna be the same. I always do this or this, either one. Sometimes you see me do my dominant hand, and sometimes you see me do non-dominant hands. Like most of the time I do non-dominant hand. But if you are doing yourself, like if I'm doing myself, I always do my dominant hand first. I'm always doing the hardest, the harder tasks first, and I'll get it done. And then I can have my non-dominant hands doing it later. So either way, whatever, if you are doing for yourself, what do you do first? What hand would you do first? Would you do your dominant hand first, or you do it non-dominant hand first? Let me know. Drop the comment. What you doing it like? So like if you're doing it for yourself, you do the hard part first and then do the easy, or you doing. All right, so 60 seconds done, 60 seconds done. I'm gonna remove all the sticky layer. So now we cover like prepping, we cover the application, and cover even like troubleshoot for the beginner, just in case you feel like you could have done better. So don't to be kind to yourself. You can always go back and do a second coat. Okay, nice. You do dominant hand first. Nice. So you would do your dominant hand first. Same, I would do a dominant hand first. I would do this one first. I would challenge myself, do this one first. But I was like, when I first start, I would do like outline first, like get an idea, so I won't be flummering around. So I get idea what I'm gonna do on, you know, like different fingers, and I would do this one first, and then after that this one might take almost like a 1.5 times to do this. Or sometimes it's faster. It depends, because sometimes this one, if I have to think what, so that's why I only drop it out. All right, so this is good. And let me put the pink glitz away. Let me see, let me show you. So we have a second. So this is a pink glitz. Okay. The camera doesn't do adjusted. I look at in the camera and say, why is the color doesn't look shimmer sparkle like I would expecting. But that is the pink glitz. And then Lilac Glam. This one looks so gorgeous in person. Jean and do you have the video on the cluster crystal placement? We do. Which is, matter of fact, that we did it like a couple live ago. So we did this one, the 3D cluster crystal. So you check them out. Jean, I have that. We did it live just like 3, 4, 5 lives ago. We do it every day, so every weekday. So check them out. But if you couldn't find it, just drop one of the comments on the YouTube comment. The team will able to get the link for you if you couldn't locate it. So this is Blow Spark. I love this color. Like this one, it looks really good as well. Also, it looks so good in person. The camera doesn't do adjusted, but I will go every single one of them to see, to show you. And then we're gonna start next step to finishing my nails. This one also my love. If you love like soft, natural, nude color, this is gonna be your bestie. And it looks so gorgeous when you apply it on. And then the Bear Twinkle, I love this one. And it's so easy to apply, and you can't never go wrong with this. It's like not big chunks of particle glitter. It's so like certificate. All right, so Pioneer Starters, I was almost do this one because I do like this one also. I like all the color. It's hard to pick which one. When it's, I like you have to pick one. Rose Blaze. I show you the colors on the jar, but I will also show you the colors on the chart. Looks so good. Butter Babe. Moonlit. I love this color. This is remind me of mixing between Sky Bling and Sparkly White. Perfect combination. And Irish Mist. I always have an eye on this earlier to say, oh, I really want this one too. It's perfect for like spring and all season. Doesn't matter. Have to be spring if you're purple lovers. It's gonna be this one also one of my favorite too. I like that a lot. I'm trying to debating between this one. Subtle Teal, and then this one is the Crystal Sky. Subtle Teal, and then this is the swatch for those. This is the 12 color I just showed you. You don't have to get all, you get one of this. I don't know, this is every single one of them I using this. This is so cute. If you have a client that loves soft shimmers, this is gonna be a great candidate for your clients. It's not only build strong like structure for the nails. This one you can use it for your ombre, and also I have an ombre video as well to show you how to ombre those nice and easy. Oh, this one is cute though. All right, so we have everything is removed. I'm just refreshing my nails. Now, if you are going to refresh and shape it, you pretty much don't have to do a lot of work, because remember we did prep and we shape and filing everything already. So really minimums of what you have to do next. So I'm smooth it out if I need to. Pretty much don't have to do much at all. Smooth and precise on the free edges. That's it. Okay. And I'm gonna using. So now for beginner, if you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure, I might over filing the cuticles, and using your sanding band. Okay, either one work. Do the sanding band and go back with the cuticle, with the ceramics, or if you're using a diamonds or carbides, bits is works to 7 to 8,000 RPM. I'm gonna separate the skin and the product. Runs really gently, 30° around the cuticle to smooth and seal the cuticle. Any of the existing gel should be able to. They're so nice and easy, smooth already, so I don't want to filing too much on the top of it, because you just only, this is the final step for you to smooth and remove any of the existing gels that you want to smooth it around the cuticle. You do not want to take away from your product you just applied it on, unless it's lumpy, bumpy, but you can using a buff and smooth it out easy. Okay, that's it. Really like minimums filing here. Remember, the one we apply, it's like just a 1 or 2 layer away from the cuticle, so you don't need to go aggressive with this. It's already smooth. That's it. And I do not want to take away from the product we already have, and it's nice and smooth already. I just want to smooth this one to show you, so then we don't skip any step. Just in case you have like a little bit lumpy, bumpy on any of the nails, any section of the nails, feel free to smooth and then buff it out. Buff right in, let me try to see, right in the center, and then downward to the side wall. You don't want to just go back and forth like this, just right in the center and downward, because you don't want to smooth and flatten your structure you just built earlier. Downward. Don't forget under bottom of the nails. All right, done. I'm gonna clean it. clean my nails. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Got the new nails. And I can't wait to compare the other hand with you. Clean it with the 91% alcohol or higher. You can using the brush and brush it. Okay. Thank you so much, Jean. I appreciate it. I'm so glad you loved it. All right, so now this is just my personal reference, and I would do normally with the gel polish I don't have to apply the base coat on, but with the if you ever probably never, if you do a proper care, it shouldn't. Someone using a primer applies it on because it's a builder gels and it's so smooth and so sleek, so make sure that it have really good of adhesion, air dry, and I like the base coat and top coat, just my personal reference, because I'm really hard with my nails. I do not want the top coat easy to just like wear up, which is never happen. But if I'm doing like a lot of works, it doesn't take extra time much. Like if you're doing for your clients, it will take you probably a minute to doing like primers and then base coat on. But I'm adding a base coat on this. Oh, I'm gonna do the thumb later, okay? And this is like even help my top coat stay really like long, shiny. But I'm doing this one. Everyone, I'm gonna put the crystal on this ring finger. If you don't want anything else, you love like the look like this, your clients just love really nice, especially if the client is working in the environments like, you know, in the medical field or whatever field that they will not allow them to do so much going on. Congratulations, you just have done really beautiful, quick, simple, easy, rebalance your Builder Gels on your client's nails. All right, 30-second here, everyone. And then top coat it. It's just like extra a step. It take you a minute. It's minutes, literally, because you keep 30-second for base coat and adding top coat on. Your clients wearing your nails, it's gonna last until whenever they come, like literally. I almost thinking, I'm so tempting, like, ooh, I want should I do encapsulate glitter? And then I have all the ideas for my nails, like I'm gonna do this, but I said, I'm gonna do like veining here and then encapsulate and then veining here and then crystal. That's gonna be so cool and stunning. I might change my mind tomorrow. So, and then we can do encapsulate glitter here, and crystal here. But you know, I don't know. I love all the techniques, but my heart always going for like a crystal placement. So if your clients are afraid of to wearing a lot of crystal, but you don't have to. You can do is really cute and simple for your clients. So what I'm gonna do the crystal on this one, and if we change our minds, we want to do some more encapsulate this on, and then veining on this, you let me know. We're gonna go from there, or I can do encapsulate on this one. It looks so cool though. All right, I will go in with the condensed glue gel to adding the crystal because I want to put that crystal back on here. But you do you. If you don't want any crystals on, you do what you like the most. You encapsulate, you like encapsulate, you know, you can. Maybe we should. We'll see. After we're done with the crystals, you let me know if you want to see the. I applied the condensed glue gels. It was set perfect of the crystal application and successful, last for a long time. Right there. Follow with the top coat. Hey Sheila, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in, Sheila. Hope you have a fabulous day and productive day. We just did a really simple, easy rebalance. We have a lot of requests that from TikTok as well. Want to see the rebalance. And here it is, the video for us. I'm using the Builder Gels to rebalance it, and I absolutely love it. And the colors I'm using is the Glitz Pink Glitz. All right, so floating the top coat on the top of condensed glue gel, unclear condensed glue gels, because you want to add another layer of adhesion, but not pulling it away. So we're gonna adding the centerpieces, which is the heart I'm chewing on this design. This, I love this design, so I put it back again. And I never have to worry about if I don't have it enough, because it is come in your anniversary Supreme Trader box. So you have everything you need. Centerpieces first, and you don't have to worry about your nail glue is gonna dry. It will not going anywhere until you are going to key it. So you're taking your time much as you need. Let me shift it. Adjusting it to your liking. And then I might want one smaller crystal over there. Hey, if you want metal beads, feel free to add it on, okay? Just a little on the edges right there. Ooh, I like it. That's it. If your clients just want really simple, not much going on, it's gonna be a good. Adjusting to your liking and to make sure that they are is going to exactly where it want it to be. Before you are going to cure, I'm gonna take a look on different angle to make sure that it's go exactly where I want. Cure for 60 seconds. Thank you so much for the roses, Sheila. I appreciate you so much. Looking and watching me, that is so nice and it's awesome, and it's great to have you. All right. So seeing, what should we do, like the thumb? Should we do encapsulate on the thumb? Anyone drop the comments and let me know, should I do encapsulate this glitter on my thumb or should I do something else? It's gonna be cool for my thumbs as a texting fingers. Can be a good one too. Do a thumb. Alpha, Starlet, encapsulate. Here you go. We might do encapsulate on that one. Okay, so we're gonna seal this one. We're gonna top coat the rest and then do the encapsulate in this one, but I'm gonna lock this one in to make sure that it's not going anywhere, but to stay on the nails, my nails. Remember that before we beginning of videos, this video, the tutorial that we're doing, I just remove exactly the same design like this off. So adorable. And it will not going anywhere. And I've been doing a lot of yard work, like laying all that rocks on my backyards and glue it and like so much, and it's going to like so many of gloves and the heat and the moist, and it's still there. I just literally just remove it, and this is put the new one on. 60 second here. So make sure that it's not gonna catch in my hair, my clothes, or anything else. And then after that, we top coat all of them. Except the thumb, we're gonna do some encapsulate. This is gonna be cool. Yes, encapsulate. Absolutely. So encapsulation, we only need is your premium iHold chamfer foil gels, and then the glitter of your choice, and then the condensed glue gels and top coat. Just the three is essential right here that gonna set your encapsulation to be win-win every single time. No frustration, no edges of your glitter is gonna pop up. That's all you need. I might put a couple of butterflies on my nails. And if you want to see the other technique, like so many techniques we did covers, and if you want to do veinings on the nails like this, check out the videos. We didn't do any 3D flowers. We might adding on because I have this one, and this one. We might change. So this one done. You don't have to worry about anything. You just clean up the residue. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna top coat this too and let it cure, so then we can go on to the encapsulate. So I didn't want to this two nails to hanging in here. It doesn't have the top coat because I do not want to collect any dust or any fur might flying while we're doing the other designs. That's the last thing you want. All right. Let's do this one first, and then we go into the other one. And stay tuned with me in like less than a minute when we're curing this one. And then we're gonna do from start to finish encapsulate. If you have your glitter, so much of your glitter, and they are not, that particle is not staying on, it's trying to pop up on you. In a minutes, upcoming minutes, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna do the easy encapsulation. Like, promise, you can't never go wrong with that. Did you use the Builder Gel? Alpha, I did use Builder Gels to rebalance my nail, to like refill on my nails. This is the Builder Gels, the color I'm using. Pink Glitz. It's so hard to pick which one because they're so gorgeous and so beautiful in person. The camera doesn't do it justice at all. Under the camera, I said, it just doesn't show the shimmer and the gorgeous of it. So in person, looks so beautiful. And I use Pink Glitz. That's the color I'm using on the tips. And then we're gonna use that one. Maybe a couple of the butterflies, like this. We did this one yesterday, last video. So if you want to see the look, this set is so adorable. If anyone's doing really simple, if you're in the medical fields and you want just enough of a glitter, but still want some gorgeous, this is one of my favorite set when it's coming to really cute and simple. It looks simple, it doesn't simple at all, because it still looks really springy and trendy and super adorable and colorful. Again, you can change your color of your butterflies of your choice, okay? All right, so this one is done. You just remove the residues, anything that you might have, but plus you have it. But I want you to see, this is, you see, before and after. This one, before, you see how short the nails are? Actually, it's just because the shape is different, it make it look short. And then this is outgrow, before and after. Before, after. Before and after. Before and after. It's nothing, it feels good like a new set of nails. Okay. Okay, so this one, it done. We haven't put anything on there, but first primer. So now we're going to start to finish the encapsulation. Primer first. Hold on, before that, let me pour some of the some crystal glitter on it. Primer and let it air dry, and then base coat. Apply and tie the nails. Second cue. And then after that 30-second cue, we're going to using the chamfer foil gels. I have another bottle on the side here so I can use it. Open with one hand. And premium iHold chamfer foil. I would apply and tie the nails, especially if you're doing a foil and glitter, because you want to place your glitter particle to random places. You want to make sure that you get it covers, or else it will not going to stick it for you. 60-second cue. 30 to 60 seconds is good. And then pick any of the particle glitter of your choice. This is your exclusive glitter from a subscription box, April. So April box is out now for us. I'm excited. This box has so much in there, so many. Like every month is so many items, like this month like 14, 13, I don't remember, but it's so many, like from glitters, your omega gels. I'm stunning with like this one. We did it using a sub box. Omega gels, your foil, your colors, your crystal mix. And I also, jeans that we were talking about, the cluster crystals, I did have this one. And you can use it with omega gel to apply your cluster first, and then using condensed glue gel to do the rest, or you can using your condensed glue gels. I have so many video talking, and then we design for the cluster crystal. So let me know if you couldn't find any, or you couldn't locate any of them. I'll be so happy. So I'm using the twin tip brush. It has a little bit of residues from the gels here. This helped me pick the particle glitter better. So let's see, where are we? I'm picking this one right there. I don't know if I want the blue one or not. That's so many. I want the pink one. And this is rose gold. It has so many in there. The color is hard to see because under the camera. Let me get closer to me. I want that pink. Right here, I want this one. Oh. It's like magenta or whatever it is. I'm gonna use this one then. Right as well. You can pick any color you want. I'm just really having fun with this. Stick to my brush. There you go. I mean, I'm just like pick randomly, but you want to add anything else on, you can. Let me pick some of the smaller particle. Where am I? Right here. Some particle here and there. Okay, and you can add anything, any glitters you have in your collections. All right, happy with this? Now I'm gonna using the brush to pat down. You see that how? Here, let's take a look. You see how the edges of the butterfly wing, it could be pop up on the edges. It looks so familiar to you, like it happened a lot, right? With if you've been doing the glitter and it give you so much hard time and it just keep popping up and it's not stay down. That looks familiar to you with your premium iHold chamfer foil. Look, is will stick right there. Pat, pat, pat. That's it. You can getting a bigger particle. Look, is all down. And I love that when it come into like the, ooh, what didn't even thinking of the getting dry flowers, huh? Maybe on this nails I do it. Or maybe we can do it on the next upcoming video. So pat it down and it's nice and it's smooth right there. That's it. Now is the important, if you're adding the top coat on, it might look shiny and it seals it for you. But when you start doing your normal activity or even like heavy duties on the nails, cleaning up and cooking and cleaning, it's gonna pop up really fast and easy. We don't want that to happen. We want to lock it in with your condensed glue gels. This will lock your even toughest glitters for weeks to come. And then I will using a good layer. If you need more, absolutely. Every time I do this with the Builder Gel, it peel and the foil leap unless I put the bunch of the Builder Gels. Do you mean the encapsulate your foil or encapsulate your glitter? This is the butterflies. This is common from butterflies. If you're doing your chamfer foil gels, adding the glitters, and then you're using your condensed glue gels and top coat. If you're doing encapsulate, like lock inside the Builder Gel, I also have the techniques to do that as well. If you try this techniques with your premium chamfer foil gels and lock it down and it's still popping up, let me know what is the techniques that you're doing so I can able to troubleshoot with you. All right, so floating the top coat right on the top. And then we're gonna go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. You use a nail glue to apply on. Yeah, thanks so much. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you like it. Butterflies. So before you're using a nail glue, thank you. Before you're using a nail glue, you want to apply the premium iHold chamfer foil. If you have a chamfer foils, iHold chamfer foil from a white bottle works as well. Apply it on first and then keep for 60 seconds. Then you pick any of the particle you want and you are able to lay it on the top of your chamfer foil gels. And so that is the background of it. It will, the base of it will grab all the particle in there. Then you are going to seal it and lock it with your condensed glue gel and top coat. Give it a try like that. And first, instead of, if you apply it on, if you apply the condensed glue gel first, and then you place your glitters on, what it does is it doesn't hold it yet. It just, all of your particle is probably floating around and it's gonna pop up, or it might have a big edges, you know, like pop up. So you definitely want to use this to basically is glue it down like you would glue your chamfer foil image down. It's nice and smooth. Just the edges sharp. Just smooth. That's it. And then earlier, if you want to add any crystal on, it's going to be a good chance for you to adding on. But if you don't want to, and here you have it. But look at this different. Like I didn't, this one, it looks at how before and after. It looks like this one way longer, but actually it's not because we feel it, rebalance it from all the way here. Like 1/4 of an inch. Before and after. So alpha, if the foil chamfer is always, if you are doing the foil, like say if you are doing the apply chamfer foils on, if you have the premium iHold chamfer foil, it works pretty much 99% every time you apply it on your gel polish, Builder Gel, Velvetty Gel, liquid and powder, it works. Give it enough amount of the chamfer foil. Sometimes it's too thin, it will not going to glue your foil image down. Or if you apply it on gel polish, some of the gel polish on different brand, it might have a lot of like sticky layer. You want to make sure you remove that sticky layer first before you apply the chamfer foils on, because then sometimes it release so much of the sticky residues. You want to remove it because otherwise when you apply the foils on, it might get lost in there. It might flood it and it's get mix it up in there. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do. So remove the residues first before you apply the chamfer foils gels on. All right, so here is the final look on this one. Would you wearing it by itself or would you wearing some glitter? I have some particle like yellows, iridescents here. I'm gonna do this one. This is a texting finger. But before and after. Before, after. Before, after. Before, after. All right, I'm so happy we did one hand down, and then I have the other ones that gonna do it later, or I save one for the video. Yep, I hope it helped. Give it a try, it's alpha, and then let me know if it turned out great for you. If you still have a troubleshoot, you will walk me through step by step you're doing. I'll be so happy to able to give you some more tip and tricks for that, to make sure that your chamfer foils or your chamfer foil or your encapsulate glitter. But when you are using your premium iHold chamfer foil, work 99%. Is take advantage from the anniversary sales going on. I think this is still have your, when you're getting your premium iHold chamfer foil, you're still receiving the random beautiful chamfer foil box, like a whole box of it for absolutely complimentary. It's free. So check out, if you haven't get the premium iHold chamfer foil, give it a try and start seeing the huge difference it makes. It's like makes your life so much easier when it comes into chamfer foil and techniques and encapsulate. So I hope this video will bring you some fun ideas, some tip and tricks for your encapsulate glitter, tip and trick how to do the start to finish your rebalance and prepping step, rebalance the nails, and everything else. Let me put this on here. So I did using the pink glitz. And then I did use, that's it. I just using the whole kit. I mean, not whole kits. You get in everything in your kit, but I'm using this kit. Glow in the dark and glow in the black lights. And also, this is full size kit. Crystal is coming in your anniversary Supreme treasure box. Perfect for beginners, for DIY, for anyone who's creating a press-on nails. It's going to be a great opportunity for get your anniversary Supreme treasure box and creating so many sets out of it. And stock up your inventory without breaking your bank. So let me know if you will try this. Like, look, this is like cute and simple, but you can do so much more. You can add more of your designs. I mean, you can do veinings, you can do foil and whatever it is. But I'm gonna leave it like this, and I enjoy for maybe a day or so before we start doing more crystal or more designs on it. So here's the final looks for the YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. Okay, here you go. Next time, dry flowers. We did have the dry flowers on this one. I did have the encapsulate dry flowers as well. Is the technique the same with your encapsulate glitter? So if you can do perfect your encap glitter, you do your dry flowers the same thing. And I did have the videos that we did the dry flowers, a lot of them as well. So here's the looks for. But thank you so much for suggestion. I'll put the note in there and we can do more dry flowers together. And then we are gonna do more of other techniques together. Alpha Starlet, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And butterflies, thank you so much for tuning in. Stephanie, thank you so much for tuning in. Glitz fam on YouTube, I appreciate you so much. And for Glitz fam on Facebook and Instagram, thank you so much for tuning in with me. You know that I appreciate every single one of you in each video. I hope it brings you some fun and helpful tips and tricks for you to take your skill to the next level. Thanks so much, TikTok fam. Thank you, Sheila, for being here, and all of the TikTok fam for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you're enjoying it, and make sure you take good care of yourself. Be safe out there and have a fabulous day and productive day, okay? We'll see you in the next live tutorial. Don't forget to check out the products you want. If you need to get, or you always want to get one item from Glitz, to give it a try. This is gonna be a great time to give it a try out and check it out, because is the anniversary sales going on, is really huge discount, and also all of the order of $99 or more will receiving your mystery treasure bag. So don't miss out on opportunity to get that. And have any question, don't hesitate to drop the comments, DM, or reach out us via email at info@glitzaccessoryandsuch.com. In the meantime, you make sure you be safe out there, take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next live. So at the moment, our schedule in a Glitz Alpha, we are going live on the weekday, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Off Saturday and Sunday, when our team is still working on editing a lot of videos as well. So check out, we always have the video, helpful videos, short form, long form for you to check them out. And if you have any of the videos that you couldn't locate it or couldn't find, or always wanted to learn and you couldn't see it or you couldn't find it, don't hesitate to drop the comment. We'll grab the links for you as well. Absolutely all of the tutorials is like I would show and then share and teaching exactly the same in the class. And if you want to be like experiment in the person and want to have a hands-on training to take your skill to the next level, we have the hands-on classes in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, coming up in July 10. More information on the class, which is not only you're getting your class is practice hands-on, also your certificate is provided upon completion, and there's a lot of product for you to take home as well. So we'll have two classes gonna be it's gonna be in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, at the Nail Tech event on Saturday, July 10, and then the shows on Sunday, July 11. More information for the shows and a ticket to get to the show, you can able to check out at the Nail Tech event, or the link also in the class information on our official website too, so you can able to check them out. But if you can't make it to the class, it's you can, you know, please enjoy all the tutorial live with you. And have any of the videos that I haven't, or the technique we haven't, you know, get time to share, don't hesitate to drop the comment. We'll be so happy to share with you, and we're looking forward to see you in the next live. Take care. You are in California. Don't worry, is maybe some of this day the Glitz have the show in your local in California. We'll be so happy to have you. We'll see everyone in the next live.